Well-rounded is a great way to describe Jean Vanier grad Jamie Burrell. She was a high-achieving student who earned acceptance to Queen's University for civil engineering. Throughout high school, university, and now in her professional life, she has earned her reputation as an accomplished athlete and avid community volunteer. Jamie is currently an associate at a busy engineering firm and still finds time to raise funds for the local hospital and coach youth in a variety of sports. The students at Jean Vanier are certainly thrilled to welcome Jamie back as the coach of the junior girls basketball team. An international spotlight is shining on athlete and St. Dominic's graduate Colin Cameron. Colin was born with a condition that causes a shortening and underdevelopment of the lower limbs. A natural athlete, Colin was drawn to parasports, including ice hockey and sit skiing. In 2018, he was thrust onto the world stage when he won 3 bronze medals in biathlon and cross-country relay events at the Paralympic Games in Korea. He followed that up with another triple medal performance at the World Paraskiing Championships in 2019. We can't wait to see him at the next Paralympic Games in 2022 in Beijing. When Maureen Carney completed a high school co-op placement at Sick Kids Hospital, she knew immediately that she wanted to work there one day. Maureen began her career as a support worker and gained valuable experience with a number of organizations, but she never lost sight of her dream job. Finally, in 2018, she was hired as a child life specialist at Sick Kids. She now provides hope and support for families who are dealing with illness and hospitalization. Ian Cousson has made an indelible impact as a Métis and French-Canadian composer. He has studied with some of the best musicians in the industry and has received many notable awards and grants throughout his career. But his latest achievement is perhaps his most remarkable. Ian was recently named as the inaugural artist for the newly developed Composer in Residence program with the Canadian Opera Company. He is currently the composer in residence at the National Arts Centre Orchestra, and he begins his new role at the Opera Company in August. When she graduated from Patrick Fogarty, Lisa Harrington received a multitude of awards, including the Award for Excellence in Physics and the Canadian Federation of University Women Scholarship. Upon entrance to the University of Waterloo, she received the President's Scholarship of Distinction. Lisa knew she wanted to pursue a career in pharmacology and was thrilled to receive an early acceptance offer into the program. Lisa graduated with a double degree in science and a doctor of pharmacy and is now working in Brantford as a registered pharmacist. In 2017, Brendan Hiles won Barry's Emerging Artist of the Year award, and for good reason. Since his days at St. Joan of Arc, he has worked hard to hone his skills as a film writer, director, producer, and editor. Many of his narrative works, documentaries, and short films have earned him awards and accolades. He has carved a path in the competitive film world, earning his chance to work on several major feature films. Brendan is currently editing his own first feature film, which he hopes will be festival-ready this year. Growing up, Adam knew he was destined for a military career, and no one was surprised when he began his service to our country in 2012. But only 1 year into his military service, an unfortunate accident turned his career upside down. A fall from a 25-foot cargo net resulted in a traumatic brain injury, which put an end to his much-anticipated military career. Adam became depressed, but somehow found a way to challenge and motivate himself. From enrolling in university and taking ballet classes, to learning the cello and competing in the Invictus Games, Adam fought his personal demons. He is now a motivational speaker and advocate for veterans and others who are faced with overcoming personal challenges. In his final year of university, Brendan McCardle took a course in Indigenous Studies which ultimately steered him towards his future career path. Brendan pursued employment opportunities that aligned his passion for sports with his interest in Indigenous history and culture. Over the years, he has worked with First Nation, Métis, and Inuit communities across our country. His focus is on helping young people develop strong and supportive relationships in their communities. Today, Brendan lives in British Columbia, where he works with an organization called Right to Play, helping promote life skills for Aboriginal youth through fun and educational programming. Nicole Volbrett has risen through the ranks to become a top executive for one of the world's most recognizable brands, Adidas. Her roles at the iconic sports brand have included Vice President of Global Brand Marketing, Senior Vice President in Germany, as well as the first ever Global Head of Women's Business. Nicole is a champion for female athletes and is highly lauded for her work in tailoring the company's sports brand to the needs of women athletes. She was instrumental in redesigning the Pure Boost X running shoe so that it fit based on the shape of a woman's foot. Nicole continues to break barriers for women and girls in her current role of Senior Vice President of Global Purpose.